Hello, everyone, and welcome to Discovering Your Hidden Gifts Activation. And we're so excited that you are here. Because the way I see it is that you're just an unbelievably amazing, infinite, wondrous, magnificent, brilliant being with all of the love and the light in the universe at your fingertips. You are awesome beyond awesome, and it's time for you to be able to receive that and be in that universe, be in that dimension, be in that world. So first off, is that something that you guys are interested in? And everyone's like, yes, yes. Okay. So let's just take a deep breath and allow yourselves to kind of let go of your day and align with what we're here to do. There we go. And another deep breath, letting go of your morning or your day and aligning with what we're here to do here, right here. Right here, right now. There we go. And let's bring all of you into this present moment, because magic and high dimensions and all of that requires a lot of presence. It requires all of you to be on board, saying yes and moving forward in your energy and in your consciousness with new possibilities, new ways of being, and holding that field so steady. Now, it's also a very, very, very light field. So holding a light field steady actually requires quite a bit of, I wouldn't say focus or attention, more like presence, right? Bringing your presence to what it is you're manifesting, what it is you're bringing in. Okay, so let's just go ahead and take another deep breath. There you go, releasing your day, allowing all of you to come into this very present moment. There we go. All of you to come into this very present moment. Okay, and go ahead and repeat after me. This is kind of a cool process that will just really kind of help you move into presence, and you can actually bring this into your life. So just go ahead and repeat after me. I evoke all of my selves, selves, all of my selves come back to me. Clean, clear, abundant, and overflowing with light and love. There you go. There you go. Bring all of yourselves back into this moment. Let's do that one more time, just now that you know what we're doing. I feel like your consciousness is a little bit more on board, like, okay, that's what we're doing. Okay. So I evoke that all of my selves come back to me. Clean, clear, abundant, and overflowing with light and love. Let's add magic and possibilities. There you go, and feel all of yourselves coming back to wherever they were out doing other things, or the way I see it is our mind, or the things that we feel are important or mean something to us, or things that we're trying to fix or change. That's where our consciousness starts going out into the illusion and starts working on whatever that is. So we in essence trap a part of us within the illusion. So with this process, we're calling all of the parts of us back into this very moment of now, so we can be present in this moment, which is present for all moments, right? And allowing us to exist through the simultaneity of time and all dimensions, right? So we're bringing all of ourselves back to us, clean, clear, abundant, and full of light, overflowing with love and magic and possibilities. So you're like, hey guys, hey, all part to me, come on back to this very moment. It's almost like a shuffling of a deck or something, all the decks coming all the way back together to where you are. There we go, nice and whole and present and exactly where you are. Okay, because magic and your hidden gifts, which aren't hidden when you're actually being present, it's like all of your hidden gifts and magics and talents and abilities and all of that only exists within the exact moment that you're in. Only within the present moment. So you if you are trying to move into a future moment or try to regurgitate a past moment, that's where you're believing in the illusion instead of believing in the God that you are. Make sense? Right? And so with that, you're actually solidifying the walls of the illusion and giving your presence to them instead of your presence to the magic and the talents and abilities and the gifts and everything that you are. Makes sense, right? Okay, good. You guys are awesome. So let's just take a deep breath and pull all your energy out of any past or future moment so that you can be fully present right now. Fully present just as you are. Right here, right now. There we go, all the way here. There we go, all the way here. Okay, interesting. So they're showing me that the next part of bringing you guys into this is within your experience, your life experience, okay? I realize that you have lots of different layers and levels of different experiences that you have, and you think like density is here and sadness is here and hatred is here and all of that. But what if within the present moment, none of those experiences actually exist? Look at it, right? So when you're experiencing sadness or anger or hurt or whatever, it's like for the most part, your mind or your system is almost in another space, and your either future or past is bringing it into harmony with this moment so that you can exist all the way 100% here, right? So it's almost as if your mind helps create with your beliefs all of the experiences of the sadness or the anger or whatever that actually take you out of being. Does that make sense? Now, it's a two-edged sword in consciousness. Not really a sword, but there's two sides to the same coin. I don't want you guys to get mixed up. So you can also be present for stuff that's coming up, right? But that stuff, was it put in place in this very moment, or was it more than likely put in place in the past, and are you trying to avoid it in the future, right? So so you can be present for that, but what you're actually doing with your presence is you're being present in this moment with all your magic and your gifts and your talents and abilities for those past moments that you didn't feel the magic and the love, and you're bringing that into this very moment so that you can exist fully and freely and fully and totally overflowing with love and light and magic and possibilities. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Awesome. So the big key that we're getting to here is the more present you are, the more those doorways to those talents open. Okay? And presence isn't exactly, I mean, your attention is involved in presence, right? And that's sort of where your mind comes in. You're corralling your mind to say, I'm right here, right now, and I'm present for this talent and ability. I'm present for the creation of this. I'm present for this request or this gift from the angels or this. You're moving your mind around in that direction vibrationally, but it's not a mind thing. I really, really want $1 million. Give me the numbers of the lottery. Right? I bet you that guidance and the angels and your higher self is going to have a very hard time delivering that, because a want is something that is not true. It's not part of the isness, right? So the only place that these talents and abilities and magical capacities exist is within the isness, within the presence. And within the presence, you lack of nothing, right? There's nothing you want, nothing you desire. You're being everything you are. Okay, so would you guys be willing to open up to being everything that you are in this very moment, all of the isness of the whole universe, so that we can begin walking you into those talents and abilities and that magical world that is you? Yes? Yes! Okay, so just go ahead and take a deep breath. And allowing yourself to release all the make-believe, all the illusionary stuff, calming yourself, calming your senses, moving yourself into an energy of presence. into emerging into the oneness that is. Allowing yourself to vibrationally feel all the energies that are around you. Here we go, another deep breath. And with the exhale, just find yourself releasing, letting go. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. There you go. Keep allowing yourself to just arrive in this moment. Nothing else in this whole universe even happening. This very moment and all of the energy of this moment. Because moments are energy. Yeah. And presence is feeling that energy. Different than feeling the stuff we create based on judgment, the emotional stuff, or the, I don't like this, and feeling that. It's the feeling of the actual energetics. It's the vibrations, the energy, the palpitation of the energy, the stirring, the mixing, the high vibration, the light, the love, the feeling. Like it's almost as if instead of feeling your life, you're feeling a tree, right? When you go to feel a tree, the tree isn't projecting judgment at you, right? So you don't feel separate from it. So you go to feel a tree and you can just feel the love and the vibration and the vibration. What if it was time to move into that is your experience of life, so that you have all these God-given talents and abilities? Okay. All right, so go ahead and take a deep breath. And allowing yourself just to merge into this very beautiful present moment of now, where everything is magical, beautiful, and amazing. All energy, all vibration. Zero illusion. Yeah, and you can go and tell the illusion, you're no longer important to me. I'd rather be present for magic and energy. So I'm here for magic and energy. Let me feel it. Woo, baby. Okay, and for some of you guys, you may just be feeling like a little spacious or whatever. Totally cool. Okay. As you potentially work in this field of lightness that feels like space at first, you're going to get more and more refined about the different energetic shifts and feelings and all this, okay? So feel this, there's this huge amount of energy, the guidance, the angels, your higher self, oneness, source, right? It's all kind of the same thing that they're actually bringing in for you right now. Can you feel that kind of blissful, magical? There we go. Let yourself fall into that energy. And let yourself fall even deeper. This is falling into the real you. Yeah, there you go. There's 100% of you that's just energy. When we create separations, then we don't experience that energy. We experience the separations instead, which is kind of silly. Because what's more fun? Experiencing the energy. There we go. Another deep breath. Allow yourself to fall into this very beautiful present moment of now. There we go. All the way in, dropping all the way in, letting go, letting go, letting go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's ask the guidance and angels what messages and vibrations and journey that they would like to take you on today as far as opening and accessing and discovering these gifts. So just go ahead and bring your awareness up. Take a deep breath. Allow yourself to open to those messages, those vibrations, those awarenesses. There we go. Letting yourself to be contributed to and allowing yourself to really listen. Beautiful. Okay, so they're showing me this vibrational field that is natural to you. And it's a vibrational field of I can. It's kind of the simplest thing. It's like there's no I can't or I shouldn't or I whatever. It's just, oh, of course. It's an of course universe of I can. Okay, so would you guys be willing to open up the energetics of the of course universe that you can? You can, infinite possibilities. Fill in the blanks. You can. There you go. There we go. Take a deep breath and just breathing that universe in. And with the exhale, just release the old and let this new universe of I can and of course just come on through. Okay, and they're showing me that judgment is the elimination of magic. Good one, huh? Judgment is actually the elimination of magic and of being in the field of using these talents and abilities. So it's almost like they're showing me this vision or energy of that we've actually been tricked, right? We've been tricked to think, because judgment works within the illusion, but only to some degree, right? So when you don't like something, you have this immediate experience and you think, oh my God, I'm creating something, right? I just judged and now I'm having a different experience. Ooh, I like this. Oh, that feels different. Wow, I just judged and I'm experiencing this new vibration, right? So we have more so given the credit or our belief to judgment as the creation energy, right? Because it was instantaneous within the illusion that it showed us exactly what we were judging. Cool, right? Okay, so what if that was the way I see it? Is it's almost like when we go to work, move the illusion, we're only rearranging pieces. We're only taking unit A and taking it to unit B, and we're taking unit Z and taking it to unit D, but all of the energetics of it are still the same because it's a polarized world. So it's like if you can't just go into this universe where you're liking, because if you believe in you also believe in I don't like. Until it vibrationally resonates with you that don't like and like don't exist and everything is God, right? So until you're actually out of that field of energy. So what they're showing me is we've given our power to judgment as the power of creation, when really it's actually handing your power to an energy that then gets to control you with the belief and the power of your God being that you actually put into those judgments. Okay, totally cool, totally crazy. So how about we take our power back from judgment so that you can have your talents and abilities and know what the energy of creation actually is for you. Okay, so it's almost like the way I see it is your God being is coming through and it's going into the illusion with all of these, okay, well, let me create this here. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. Well, that's a good way to actually not get anywhere. Because within the illusion, when you say this is what I want, you also have a don't want side, and this is what I like, you also have a don't like side. So in essence, whenever you believe in the illusion, you're believing in two things, two sides of the same coin. You're believing in a polarized world. So you're actually creating two parallel realities, right? And do you see how that eliminates the infinite possibilities of God to serve you with something that's better than anything you could have ever imagined, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and pull all your power out of the judgment, out of the illusion. Take a deep breath and just kind of pull all that power back into you. There we go. And now, let the illusion know you're not important to me. Thank you so much, but you're not important to me, judgment. Judgment, you're no longer important to me. Just go ahead and repeat that. There you go. There you go. And it's almost like I'd rather allow creation to create itself through me. Right? Okay, so another deep breath. Just pulling your energy out of the illusion. Illusion, you're no longer important to me. Okay, and you can kind of feel that your ego, your identity is going, but what? I'm just gonna die here? Like, I don't get what I want. Well, let's just tell your mind and your ego, hey, what if when we do this, we actually get even more? Right? What if there's just even more magic and miracles and mysteries and amazing thing that gets to show up when we let go of this and allow God and the universe, the God that we are, to actually work through us? Would that be more fun? Would you like to go on a magical journey instead? There we go. Now you got your mind on board. Okay, one more deep breath. Pulling all your energy out of the illusion. There we go. All the energy out. Beautiful. There we go. There we go. Just releasing and relaxing and releasing and relaxing all that other information. There we go. Illusion, you're no longer important to me. Judgment, you're no longer important to me. Oh, baby, now it's happening. You can start to feel it. Okay. So realize in this moment, you guys are starting to merge into the oneness that is, and it feels amazing, doesn't it? So just allow yourself to move into all this energy, all this magic, all this infinite. Yeah, allow it to just kind of take you over. Come into your heart and into your being. Give yourself over to the energy of God itself, the angels, your higher self. It's like, hey guys, higher everything, go for it. Oh, and you're falling into that energy in that field, and allowing all of that to be exactly where you are. Okay. Within this field of illusion, of separation, your being of magic and God light and God love exists within a different dimension. So, okay, they're clarifying. A different dimension of experience. Okay, so it's not that it's not here, but it's within a different dimension of experience. Right? So, in essence, our beliefs choose for us our dimension of experience. Our beliefs choose for us our dimension of experience. So, let that in. Okay, our beliefs choose for us our dimension of experience. Just let that kind of spinning, swirling, yeah, there you go, let that light in. Wow. Your beliefs have not been chosen by you. Wow. Well, okay, a little clarification. They were chosen by you before you came here, but you realized you were choosing an illusion in order to let go of the illusion, right? So in essence, you chose, the beliefs in your journey to harmonize, right? So you got that choice. But oh wow, okay, so the energy of I can't, or it doesn't work, or all of the separativeness, that was given to you. It was basically handed to you. And it was handed to you by the vibrations and the knowing and the experiences that happen here. Okay, so a friend of mine who studies and has studied magic and mysteries on the planet went in to visit this this tribe in the middle of the jungle who could actually disappear and reappear. And it was just by a simple tap on their thymus, right? And within this tribe, it was something that they did to protect their children and themselves from predators. It was like an of course, right? So everyone in the whole tribe could do this because no one ever told them they couldn't. So in essence, what's going on with your talents and abilities is that people have told you you couldn't, and the bigger piece, you have told you you can't. Right? You've actually been the one that told you you can't. So right now, would you be willing to release all of the places and aspects of your life where you actually told yourself you can't? There we go. Take a deep breath. And just go ahead and release the I can't. Oh, God. Yes. Oh, release the I can't. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, I always could. Oh, it was always there. Oh, there we go. And let that it has always been that I can, let that vibration in. Take a deep breath and just let that vibration of I can, and it's always been that way. There we go. I can, fill in the blanks, infinite possibilities. There we go, and it's always been that way. Ooh, a lot of amazing stuff coming through right now. Letting that all the way in. Again, embracing the I can and allowing all of the I can'ts or all of the fields and the experiences of separation, just letting them know, hey, you're no longer important to me. What I'm bringing into being, what I'm bringing my vibration into is I can, and it's always been that way. I can, I can, I can, I can, of course I can, of course, of course, of course, I can, I can, I can, I can, I can, and it's always been that way. There we go. Okay, so this is really cute. Our cute little minds out there are like, well, yeah, but if I move into the energy of I can, and then I can shows up again, I'm gonna be wrong, and that's gonna make me sad, and I don't want to go through that. It's like, oh no, wait a minute. Okay, so what if the I can't, the places where you haven't been able to choose anything, what if all the places of I can't never happened? That was your experience. But what really happened was in a whole different universe. Now, the other thing that you guys are tied up in that you can't quite let go of is that you think that by being God, you get to override everybody else's path. So instead of gracing them with their path, realizing that their path, they've actually chosen every bit of it, and they're on the perfect spot for them, right? I know, in order to prove I have talents and abilities, in order to prove I have gifts, let me change their path. Your talents and abilities, well, okay, so let me express this perfectly so you don't misunderstand me. So your talents and abilities are meant to be received by you, meant to be bead by you. meant to be opened up into the joy and the gift of by you. Okay? The joy and the gift, and that as you open up to that God that you are and those talents come through and you show yourself who you are, that's that return to love. That's that return to God. That's that return to, oh my God, I'm beautiful and amazing and awesome and I love myself and wow, this was possible and oh my God, look at all this, right? Look at what I'm gifting to me. Look at what God is showing me. Even a bigger part of me keeps showing me how much more amazing I am and how much more amazing. So my identity lives in this place of wonder of how amazing it's going to get in every moment. Would you guys be willing to receive that? Yes, okay. Deep breath, just allowing yourself to open up to your identity being in wonder of how amazing you are and how in awe you are, because you're so in wonderment that you are open to the energies of the highest forms of miracles coming through you. Now the trick is, your identity doesn't get to choose who the miracles work for and who they don't. Right? Now you do have choice on whether these miracles work for you. That's where you have the infinite capacity to choose anything. It's like, oh good, I get to give this all to myself. And where this gets reflected in other people's journeys is truly their choice. Which is why throughout this live stream, I keep leading you through choice by choice by choice, because that is reconnecting you with the real you, right? The God that you are, the presence, the abilities, the talents. So in essence, it gets to be your choice to give yourself the hidden gifts and the hidden talents and abilities that you are. And I don't want to say have, that you are. Okay, so are you worthy and deserving of receiving you as being that beautiful and amazing? Yes? Yes! All right, take a deep breath. Give yourself that gift. Open up lots of space because it is a very different dimension. It's a lot higher. There we go. Give yourself the gift of you expressing, receiving, being all of your talents and abilities, all of these amazing God capacities that you know within your being are the I can and the I of course. There you go. And it's very light, it's very gifting, it's very full of joy, and it's very free. And that you get to gift yourself this whole kingdom. Go ahead and repeat after me. I gift myself the kingdom of God that I am. To be and express and give my talents, abilities, and magical capacities to myself, fully, totally, and completely. There you go, letting that come all the way through, letting that in, letting that happen. There we go, letting it come all the way through. There we go. There we go. So, a request for a hidden gift or talent and ability from the place of your mind will potentially not be served, not come to fruition, just so you know. It's very hard for this big, beautiful universe that wants to bring you into your heart and into your being and into the God that you are to serve something like separation. Because for them, it's a lose situation. If they serve your separation, you'll continue the separation. If they don't serve the separation and they serve the connection to God, then you come home quickly instead of getting confused. You see? So they're always in this constant state of, can we give this to them yet? Is this in service of the separation, or is this in service of the God that they are? The requests that you have requested from your heart and from your being to be everything that you are, to be your magical talents and abilities to live in this magical kingdom, the request from your being will always be delivered. But when you want it to look a certain way, you're actually asking from separation. Do you see? So when your requests are pure and from the heart and from your being, it's like, oh, easy breezy, because you're not even connected to it having to show up. You're just like, yeah, that would be absolutely wonderful. You know, it would be a huge gift to receive. And I would be so honored. Now, is that, gosh darn it, give it to me now? No, that is, I would be truly honored. I would be truly honored, right? And you can feel that that creates a different energetic manifestation capacity, because your talents and abilities are not even yours. They're the isness of talents and abilities, which includes all the angels, God, your higher self, and everything that is. So would you rather work with your talents and abilities or the infinite talents and abilities of the universe, right? You'd rather actually work with the entirety of the universe, because how fun. And you'd rather give yourself all of that, because how fun. Because that's, in essence, the state of being that you actually return to once you're done with this school here. Exactly. Now, you don't even have to be done with this school here, you know, like passing away to have these. You can have them here, but you just have to be willing to release, 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 let go, let go, let go, allow, 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 and open up your heart and your being and your spirit and everything to being this energy, to living within this kingdom of these talents and abilities, your God capacities, everything that you are. Now can you guys feel this massive energy of joy that's like, oh my God, okay, how fun is it to be you? Yes, right? How amazing is it to actually be yourself? Yes! This is who you are. And we've only scratched the surface to this, right? And you can feel that this huge transformation is beginning to take place. In fact, I can feel some of your even second chakras and root chakras and third chakras. There's this kind of effervescent joy and bliss that's showing up, which is so fun. It's like, oh my God, it's awesome. We are moving into this energy of what it is to really be this God energy that we are, and to not get mixed up in the separation, which pulls us down out of this field, right? Because everything is magical up here. And everything is easy and fun and joyful up here. And everything is this playful adventure up here. And what would you rather live in? A playful adventure, right? So we've only scratched the surface on this information, as you can tell. Actually, next week on Sunday, in 1 week from today, we have a 3-hour activation, which is just going to be absolutely epic. I can feel it. I mean, accessing your talents and abilities, we hardly scratched the surface. We started bringing you into the energy, but we didn't actually start, truly making all the connections with, gosh, the clairvoyant capacities and the abilities to know things and the remote viewing and all the magical, amazing capacities that you have within this energy of God. So it's going to be awesome and totally it's going to blow your mind and your energy field into this whole different magical universe. Because I think part of you guys, when you feel like you're getting stuck in the illusion, it's like you're kind of bored. And you're bored because you haven't opened up this huge spectrum of infinite possibilities of the magic and the capacities to play with, right? So you're like, well, there's nothing here. It's just space, because you haven't learned to activate those things. And so then you end up going into the illusion and creating problems and dramas and whatever, or being a part of that, because at least there's something happening here. Well, there's a huge universe of information, of vibration, of ways of being with it, of manifestation capacities, of incredible stuff that's in this high vibration and this high energy. So throughout this 3-hour activation, we'll actually be bringing that into being. You'll also be live on the line. Now, we get to do an interactive live stream. So It won't be really personal questions from your life. It'll be questions that have to do with the material, where we're going, what's going on, this talent, ability. Maybe you've gotten a hint of it here and you're looking for it to be expanded. So we're going to stay within that realms, right? But we're going to bring in universes of everything that you are, and the joy and the lightness and the freedom that goes along with being the real you. Right? Because how fun to play with all these amazing talents. Oh my God. And it just makes your life so easy, by the way. Really. It really does. So the link to be a part of that is rikkalive.com. So right now, if you go to www.rikkalive.com, that's also where this replay will be after we're done, if you want to watch this again. And the activation is half price. We really wanted to make it as a beautiful introduction for people that maybe haven't experienced me, and they're always unbelievably off the hook, epic, awesome. I mean, there are people, hundreds of people that are like, oh yeah, I never miss it. They're actually part of that activation, membership. They're like, yeah, baby, it's on. So it's going to be really fun. Only $47. It's a 3-hour activation. You can download it after, so you'll actually have the video on file. You'll also have the audio on file, and you'll have the tonings to where you can play those in your day just to open up these talents and abilities. They'll kind of be like instant awakening back into the energy, because as you know, life happens and we get distracted, so it's great to have those instant reminders. So all of that will be included within that $47 purchase. And so if you go to rikkalive.com and you can sign up and log in there. Actually, I'm getting this too. If you actually earlier you sign up, the class will start working. So I guarantee you this week, if you actually sign up now, you'll end up having all kinds of crazy, amazing, weird things happen, like weird magical things where you're like, did that just happen? Okay. And let's actually ask, just because I know that, because every time anybody says yes to something, they've already said yes to it. So guidance and the angels and God actually starts moving all this stuff into place so that you can receive as much as you can, as much as actually possible, right? They just want to bring it all in for you by the time we actually do the activation. Same thing happens with live classes and everything else we do. It's like the class starts. So let's ask for you guys that guidance in the universe actually open up some magic for you this week. Open up some access to your talents and abilities. Open up to another kingdom. And just maybe before you go to bed, ask the universe to show you. And when you wake up, show me some more talents and abilities that I have that I haven't quite been able to be in. Show me the vibration of them. Show me right? And this is everything that you give to you. Right? And when you give it to you, anyone else who's willing to receive it around you automatically receives it. So it's a gift to you, a gift to the world, a gift to the people that you love and care about. And it's going to be really amazing to watch this magic happen in your life. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us for an incredible activation. Oh, God.